All you beautiful peeps, Building an Empire, episode 10, I think. I don't keep track of the numbers. What's going on, you animals? Super grateful for everybody that's been supporting me. Really been pushing fitness hard. Extremely grateful for everybody that's been reposting and sharing. Been getting a lot more shares and reposts and story posts lately, which is super cool. Those are the metrics I think that mean the most to me. I mean, because everything, I say I think because I appreciate everything. But if I had to pick, I think shares hit the hardest because it means that either it's valuable enough for you to send it to somebody else, or shares or saves because it's valuable enough that you want to see it later, or story repost because you connected with it, or you want to see other people, or you want other people to see it, or both, as opposed to likes or comments. So those mean the most, and we've been having a lot more of those than the last couple months. So I want to say thank you first. Exciting RBF gym update. Some of you guys might have seen that little teaser I put out. Just locked in on one of the biggest deals of my life, biggest purchases, biggest investments. And as a part of that, I think I'm going to spin up the RBF Gym 2.0, which I'm super excited about. So for any OGs that have been with me that long, that were one of the over 100 people that signed my first gym wall, or the peeps that have been following me and following the journey since then, even if you didn't get in the gym with me, I'm super grateful for you because it's been years. I think that, what was that, 2021? Was it 2021? 2022, I think. I don't even remember. It's 2021 or 2022. 2021 was my first year. I think 2022 was the year of the gym, just 3 years ago. And it just hasn't made sense to do another gym. You know, most of my clients are online. Online is the best fitness business model, fitness trainer model, because I can serve more people. I can make more money because I'm serving more people. I can have a greater impact because I'm not limited to my local town. The world is my oyster to serve and to help people train. It just makes more sense. That's why the most successful trainers that have helped the most people and created the best living for themselves only do online. I still enjoy in person because I enjoy the personal connection. And I met so many awesome clients, and even if I did move fully online, I still wouldn't let them go. So when new clients come, and a lot of them do happen to be local, and most even local still do choose online, but there's still some that say, no, I really need in person. It's hard for me to say no. So I do have to be more selective, but I still do in person. And so it hasn't made sense for me to do a gym when it is a small amount, but I still do it. So it's something I've always thought about. And this is a great opportunity for me to do it. And so went ahead and jumped on it. And it's nothing crazy, but it will be, the gym space will be bigger than the first gym. So that's progress. And it's cool because for anybody looking for a private personal training, my personal training has been public. I'm training at In Shape, Planet Fitness, the local gyms of Merced, which has also made the most sense for me because why am I going to spend $1,500 or $2,000 a month on a gym space when I could spend $30 on In Shape? And when I made the move from my gym to the local Merced gyms, the fear was I might lose some clients that really appreciate the private space. And that was really it. That's really the only fear, because I mean, I enjoy the space. It was super special what we did there, the signatures, the memories. I love it. But business wise, I could do $30 overhead for my business a month to train personally, or I could do $2,000 a month for a gym space. I'm going to choose the 30, right? And my fear in leaving that other gym, which I had to because the city bought the building, or else I wouldn't have left. But I had to, and it just actually worked out better because I didn't lose one client. Business boomed. I moved mostly online, but even my in-person clients, we have more fun stuff to play with at the local gyms, right? Compared to my couple 100 square foot gym that I had. So that move, leaving that gym, actually just made my business way better. So I just haven't had any reason to do it, but this was a reason to do it. And it doesn't really cost me anything in terms of this investment that I made. It just added this opportunity if I wanted to, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to spin up RBF Gym number 2 and 2.0, and it's a bigger space than the first one. And for anybody that does want more personal training, that doesn't, personal training and more personal training than personal training at the gyms, then you can come train with me at this spot. If you're a good fit and I can help you. And what's cool about this, which is a little more limited at the public gyms, is that I can also train more people at one time. That is one thing that I liked about having the gym, which I can still do at the public gyms. I still do. I've trained couples. I've trained, sisters or friends and all that good stuff. I try to give a deal or a bundle when Obviously, clients come to me in, multiple at a time, because I just think that's awesome that they're doing it together, and it's my same hour to train them, or half hour. So I always give a deal. If you're interested, bring your partner, bring your friend, bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your grandpa, bring your dog. Let's get everybody in shape. But one limiting factor is at the gyms, it does get a little bit more difficult, because training one person is easy, but if I'm walking in the gym with 2 or 3 people, still doable, but we have to find a space, and there's other people coming in, and so we don't control the space, obviously. We have to be a little more flexible. 4 or 5 people, although I've done it and we look like a squad, it really, really starts to get a little tough to train 4 or 5 people in a public gym, unless the basketball court's open or we just stay outside, but sometimes it's too hot, too cold, so that is what I'm excited about, is I get to train multiple people and control the space. So that's going to be cool. If you're excited about that and that's something you're looking for, and you want to train by yourself or with other people, and you want to avoid the gyms, then hit me up. I'm your guy, because I'm excited for this. And I am excited for the lubrication for my clients in terms of not needing to go to a gym. The financial, because obviously your gym expense is baked into my personal training investment. And then also the anxiety lubrication of working out with other people and seeing people and all that kind of stuff, right? Which a lot of my clients have, a lot of people have. Totally understand. I had. When I was 350 pounds, I would go to the gym from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. and do 2 hours of elliptical, because I was so embarrassed and ashamed and afraid and ignorant to the moves, and I was just like in HELL. Not saying it out so I don't get flagged, but I was in HELL in my fitness journey. And so I was hiding, and it was terrible. I would go 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. at In Shape R Street, and then I would go 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I go first 2 hours, last 2 hours, to avoid everybody. So I get it. And that's also what I'm excited to provide, is no gym sign up, no contract, no hassle, no dealing with gym salespeople. And I can provide that to you as well now, which I'm excited about. So guys, I'm super hyped. You'll see updates. Of course, I'll document the whole journey. And I want to come on and share that with you. For anybody that saw the teaser, that got a lot more engagement than a lot of my other posts. So that was cool to see, some OGs and some other, maybe some new peeps that weren't even with me on that journey back then. And everybody in between get excited about that, because I'm excited about it. And this investment was an incredible opportunity. And yeah, we're gonna keep building, guys. Building Empire episode 10 or whatever. More of just an update, because I'm excited about the gym more than anything. But if there's any value I could give you in this, I would just say the things I've learned in this process of being an entrepreneur, making big investments, taking certain risks. What I've learned the most for me personally is, there's a couple words I could use to describe this, but it's really just analysis. I could say data, I could say logic, but crunch the numbers on your decisions, because we're emotional creatures. I mean, that's what being a human is, right? Emotions are just constantly coming and going, and studies have shown that when certain parts of our brain are damaged and we can't feel, and we also don't act, it totally changes our behavior, because we do things emotionally. Although we think logically, we act emotionally. And so crunch the numbers, because the reason I did that gym was because a close friend of mine, business partner of mine, great friend of mine, had a great idea. It was a good idea in all the benefits that it created for me, which is why I said yes. But in retrospect, if I'm being honest, now seeing how things only got better after I left the gym business-wise, understanding the system of online training, understanding the benefits of online training, the impact, the service, the revenue, the profit, not selling my time. From a business perspective, I realized what I don't know now, what I didn't know then, from doing the analysis and also having the evidence and the experience to analyze that the gym wasn't a good investment. Overall, it wasn't, right? It did have a great gain back then when we did it, and it came from a trusted friend, and it did bring all those benefits that he said it would, and that's why I did it. But the punchline is, now looking back, it was emotional. It was ignorant in the sense that I didn't have the evidence or the analysis. I could have put these things together back then if I had the awareness, but I didn't have the awareness. And it was emotional. It was exciting. It's my gym, right? Especially, that was my 2022. 2022 is the year I had the gym. 2022 was my second year of business. I was hyped. I was grinding. Let's go. Let's build. Right. Like, fitness was my only thing in life. Like, let's go. I quit my job for it. It was emotional. I got a gym. Let's go. We're signing the wall. We're painting it black. We're putting LEDs. We're going to squat rack. Let's kill it. but it was a bad business model. And it's funny now because I'm hyping up the next gym, right? But this is a good business model. This is a business model that doesn't cost $2,000 a month, which is what a gym would cost if I was just a trainer that didn't have this unique opportunity that I have financially, and I was just renting a space to be a trainer or a gym studio owner or a Zumba dance person or whatever. It's a bad business model. It's a bad business model. And so if there's any value I can give you in any decision you make, but especially financial, or for any entrepreneurs or any side hustlers or anybody that's building something, but for any decision, analysis, run the numbers, and take the emotion out, because that's when things become clear, right? If you're advising a friend in your situation, play out that full conversation with them. It's amazing how clear things get when we think about telling somebody else what to do instead of telling ourselves what to do. Write things out, pray on things, get it out of your head, get it on paper, crunch the numbers. We have AI now. Ask chat to give you an objective, unbiased opinion of what you should do, the pros, the cons, the math behind all these decisions. Play it out over 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. I mean, it's crazy what chat can give you in 10 seconds to clarify your decisions so you're not emotional. So yeah, if there's any value I can give you, hopefully you can take that and use it today, tonight, tomorrow, this week, with maybe something that you've been bouncing around, maybe something you've been emotional about, or hopefully you remember it the next time something pops up. Run the numbers, analysis, data, logic. Don't lose your emotions, right? Use your heart, use your passion. All that means something, but it doesn't mean everything. It definitely doesn't mean everything. So Build an Empire, episode 10, guys. Hype about the gym, hype to keep building. Thank you for your support. Follow me on all socials. Let's connect, DM me. I'm just putting myself out there more than ever, and it's been amazing because I'm meeting more cool people and I get to share updates like this, and we're just doing cool things. So hit me wherever you can hit me. Follow me wherever you follow me. I'm super grateful for you. Let's go.